Welcome to this special edition of Property News for the latest update on Indian and international property business. Today's top news, ladies and gentlemen, Axiom Estates, the global leaders in India properties, is launching its services in our country. That's a great piece of news. And today we have with us in our studios Mr. Rajesh Goenka. Hi.
Hi, Anvi.
He is the chairman and the CEO for Axiom Estates. We also have Mr. Alok Banerjee right here. He is the Chief Operating Officer for Axiom Estates. And we also have Mr. Alistair Taylor. He is the Head of Marketing and Operations. Hi, and welcome to each one of you to the studios. We are about to talk about Axiom Estates and how it all began. Mr. Goenka.
I live in London, and I saw a genuine desire amongst Indians in UK to buy property in India. But choosing the right property and then carrying out the buying transaction was a struggle. I realized that if I could offer a wide choice of properties, good properties from across India, and provide excellent service, it could become big business.
So how did all of this happen?
There were several challenges. UK has 1.2 million Indians, but that's just 2% of the population. So reaching out to them is a challenge. Operating cost is another issue. India pays low margin fees rates on property sales compared to international standards, and UK costs are high. But we found innovative and unique solutions to the challenges and overcame them. We built this business on 4 key principles of providing comprehensive choice, professionalism, transparency, and reliability of service.
This sounds very interesting. What happened after that?
We became well known in UK and became a brand in UK. The big developers started tying up with us for their overseas marketing. We expanded to the US market and set up offices in New York and in Silicon Valley. Then we expanded to Dubai and to the Gulf market. And in the process, we also set up over 20 associate offices all over the world to provide India property options and service to NRIs all across the world.
That's fantastic. So what value will Axiom bring to this industry?
Our overriding philosophy is to bring professionalism, transparency, and reliability in everything we do. So to our customers, and we have over 50,000 active customers, we bring the choice of properties all over India, and we bring service to make their property buying easy and hassle-free. To our developer partners, and we work with 100 top-ranking developers, we bring them new markets which would otherwise be a challenge for them to reach.
All right, this is like really great piece of news, I think, for all of us. Let's see what your NRI customers have to say about all this. We have with us Ena Sarkar. She is the business head of Axiom in the USA, who is right now waiting for us at the Silicon Valley office. Ena, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ena, tell us, today a lot of NRIs in America are buying a lot of property in India. What exactly are they looking for?
As you probably know, there's a very large number of NRIs based here in the USA and Canada. For them, there's a fear of the US economy going down, and the booming Indian economy makes it very attractive for them to invest now than ever before. A lot of them are buying it for their personal use, but many are actually making an emotional investment.
Ena, you mentioned emotional investment. What do you mean by that?
The emotional investment, I mean, when they buy a property in India, they make an emotional connection with their homes back in India, and they also know the property prices are going to go up. So for them, it's a double gain.
Let me now introduce you to one of my clients here.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us today. So tell us, what brings you to Axiom?
So the reason I invested in India is because India is an emerging economy. Appreciation in India is a lot better than here in the US, and stability is the key.
But why Axiom?
I used Axiom as many of my friends have used Axiom, and they're very happy with the services that they've provided. Axiom not only helps you with the purchase, but also allows you to get the loan, acquire the land, the property, and manage the property, and they offer a full range of services. So therefore, it's a lot easier for me here in the US to use Axiom to avoid a lot of headaches. Really.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Ena.
Goodbye.
So Mr. Taylor, tell me, service here seems to be the real differentiator then?
Of course. Once you've supplied all the services the customers need, then it's all about maintaining quality. And we recognize that customer service is something that the customer tells us about. It's not something that we set. And we listen to our customers, we talk to them all the time, and we're constantly improving our standards as a result. And we also strive to have the most excellent standard in the industry. And we also set a high bar for communications. We feel that we need to be responsive to our customers. We're not a portal. People need people to talk to. And I think the main reason that we've been so successful is that we've exceeded the expectations of our customers rather than just met them.
That's wonderful. Mr. Banerjee, you are a partner in Axiom Estates and you're also driving the investment side of the business. Can you tell us something about it?
Well, while our business and our client base grew in the UK and the US, the number of clients, the high net worth individuals, grew too. And they were looking for making larger investments into the Indian real estate. And we found that actually there was nobody who was actually analyzing and structuring deals for them. So that's why we set up the Axiom Structured Investment Division, which is a group of people who are specialists and who actually source, analyze and structure deals for these high net worth individuals. And in our basket of products that we have structured, we have commercial space, we have retail space, then we have serviced apartments, and as well as buy-to-let apartments.
Buy-to-let apartments, what exactly is that?
Well, actually, these are dedicated residential towers, which we get it fully furnished. And we provide services like concierge, housekeeping, laundry, and generally the investor gets a yield of about 10 to 15%. And this service is actually under huge demand from the corporate sector.
So what sort of a team do you have in the Axiom Structured Investment Division?
We have a team of specialists in the field of sourcing, analysis, legal and taxation, spread across India and internationally.
In that case, let's move over to Sunny Patel, who's here with us today. Sunny Patel is the head of the Axiom Structured Investment Division in London. Sunny, can you hear me?
Good evening.
Good evening, Sunny. Sunny, please tell me about the Axiom Estate activity in the UK.
London is one of the most important financial and investment centres in the world. Many of our investors here are very sophisticated and mature. There are plenty of investment opportunities available to them currently in the market. Their interest in the Indian real estate is very large. However, there is a core deal of research and due diligence that they require, being very sophisticated investors. My job really here at Axiom Estates is to identify the investors' needs and their risk appetite. We will then do our due diligence and find an attractive opportunity that meets the client's needs.
Thank you so much for that useful information, Sunny. Thank you.
Good night.
So, Mr. Goenka, the big news today is that you are launching your services in India. Can you tell us something about your plans?
Arnabi, several of our developer partners have been asking us to handle their national sales in India for developments they have in various cities. And the logic is that if we can sell and service Calcutta property to a client based in New York, we can also sell Calcutta property to the client based in Bombay or in Delhi.
But is there actually a large market for such cross-city sales?
Actually, our research shows that in the last couple of years, there's been a steep increase in the out-of-city buyer. And this is mainly because of the growth in the corporate mobility, as well as the emergence of a new breed of investors called mezzanine investors.
What's the mezzanine investor?
Well, these are people who buy properties and stay invested for about 3 to 5 years.
So you are targeting non-resident owners, NROs, just like your NRIs.
That's right. That's our expertise.
And Anami, we're bringing some fabulous international properties to India from places like London, Dubai, Manhattan and Mauritius.
But can Indians actually buy property overseas?
Well, actually, the Reserve Bank of India today allows you to invest up to about $200,000 per annum per head. And so if a group of people get together, they can buy millions of dollars worth of properties all over the world.
This is so exciting. So if I want to own a home anywhere in India or anywhere abroad, I just need to get in touch with Axiom Estates.
Exactly. That's our proposition. Stay at home and own the world.
So that's what Axiom Estates stands for. Stay at home and own the world. Axiom Estates. Delivering India properties globally and bringing global properties to India.